been in the restaurant business since I was a little kid, actually. My first job was washing dishes and being a busboy. I ended up developing what I thought was some skill in it, so I thought I would try my hand at it myself. In 2015, we saw a different government take power, and what came with them taking power was what seemed to be endless amounts of policy change that conspired to really make it almost impossible to make this business feasible to be in anymore in Alberta. The biggest one, and which we're still dealing with over we're almost at the end of a 4-year period of where it was implemented, but it's a $15 an hour minimum wage, which was started in 2015, and at its lowest point till now, it's a 63% increase in our labor costs. Even though the wages are higher, the hours are less. So really, they're not ahead of the game. Tipping is lower. There's less of an incentive for those kids to want to get into it because it's just a less desirable industry to work in now for some people than it used to be. Statutory holiday pay, having to pay people, if we're closed, 5% of their last 4 weeks' earnings, it's simply unfair. A lot of people in this industry close on Sunday, Monday because there's no business. My business is now basically been reduced to losing money absolutely every long weekend, every statutory holiday. I've spent the better part of 3 years trying as hard as I can through diplomatic channels to work with the current government, to sit with my own MLA, to sit with the Labour Minister in what was, in my mind, sham consultations. In fact, I've been part of groups that have invited the Premier to numerous meetings. She will not meet with us and discuss anything to do with alleviating the pains that this industry is feeling. You know, when I opened this particular place in 2014, my first location, we had a pretty good trajectory for growth. We were growing at a pace of 1 store per year for every 16 months, and I had the next 2 stores planned. Well, unfortunately, because of the policies that were implemented, I cannot make a case for opening and spending the kind of money and putting at risk the kind of money it takes to open one of these locations. So I'm taking the money out of Alberta and investing in other jurisdictions, and that doesn't make me, by any sense of the word, proud to say. I'm very sad and upset and that I had to do that. But ultimately, this is my career, it's my living, it's my livelihood. You know, if I'm not going to get a paycheck at the end of the day, anybody who tells you they're going to continue to do this at a loss and pay out of their pocket to operate their business is probably not being very genuine.